Hi guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. I'm back with an energetic tarot card reading. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals and listening to this reading. This was kind of unprepared for me. I've been busy all day, and I was picking up on a lot of people's thoughts, and something was pushing me to do this reading. I'm not sure what is going on in the collective energy or what is going on around you, but it is a spiritual message or something that is going on that maybe you need truth and clarity. But something has to give. Something is giving. Um, I'm feeling like whether this is my energy, people in my energy, whether you're watching me, you're listening to me, you're following me, I can hear the thoughts. I heard a lot of people's thoughts today. Something about I need you. You need something from me. You want something from me. Or I don't know if this was ancestors or spirit guides pushing me to do this. But I have to do this because I can't stop hearing it. I love each and every one of you. I send you love and light. Hopefully, each and every one of you are feeling confident, strong, enthusiastic, encouraged. All of you are beautiful people. I need to remind you that you were created for a purpose, however that may look like. You were created to fulfill some sort of purpose in this time, in this lifetime. Um, I'll tell you what the thoughts, and maybe if this resonates with you, something about another person, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Have a seat. Whether somebody's trying to prove themselves to another person, you're doing too much. Have a seat. It's really irking another person. That the person you're involved with is doing too much. Somebody here is thinking about consumption of whether this is alcohol or a substance. Somebody is thinking about less consumption of some sort of alcohol, consumption of a substance, cigarettes, whatever this may be. Somebody is feeling like they need to control what they're intaking. Another thing is that because of the cold weather, if you're in a relationship, you're tired of the other person. Even though it's cold outside, you can't wait to get away from another person. Somebody wants to get away from another person. Um, I also picked up a mother figure being aggravated with her kids because she's feeling like her kids aren't understanding what she's saying. Um, Jesus, there's a whole bunch of thoughts. Okay, confirmation. There's another thought about somebody's business. Somebody's business is not performing well. Somebody feels like they're not living up to their best potential or their own expectations. Um, what else am I getting? Oh my God, I'm getting so many thoughts. I'm getting so many thoughts of people, places, and things. Somebody's money is looking short. Somebody's coming up short. Somebody is not short. Something is being short-lived. Something's not working out with you in the financial department. Something's got to give. Um, Jesus, somebody regrets leaving a person, a place, or a thing. You're really harboring on why you left the situation and what led to you leaving a person, place, or thing. Um, it's so many thoughts. Some of you, you're single. You're tired of dating, you're tired of love, but you would not mind having somebody to love, somebody to give yourself to. Um, I'm seeing music. I'm seeing notes. Somebody's writing music. Somebody's writing notes. Somebody's going to use their creative abilities to, a spiritualist is going to create some sort of music. Spirit ancestors are saying when you create this music, use your past experiences and your thoughts to put into the notes of your songs. Geez, what else? To my spiritual readers, there's magic being thrown your way. If your throat chakra starts to get a little tight, or you feel like you're like it's a choking, that means somebody is throwing something your way to block you from speaking. Somebody wants to manipulate the energy. I don't know what somebody's doing too much. Somebody wants to manipulate energy. Somebody wants to manipulate another person. Somebody has gotten away with manipulation. Somebody wants to manipulate. Spirit is saying, sit down and take this L. Spirit is needing somebody here to recognize the choices and decisions that led to the actions is what the behavior needs to be changed. Something about the mindset, the behavior. The mindset is off, so will the behavior follow. Um, what else? I'm also getting another language. Somebody somewhere in another country said there is hard times. There are people going through hard times. Um, Collective, be grateful for life and what it's being dealt with you. There's a family in another country going through something right now. The government. Why the government? Government's talking about another shutdown. Something's going on with the government. Another government infraction. Something came up with the government. Government something. The government is thinking logically but not emotionally, not aware of what the American people, what the people have to go through, whether this is in the United States or another country. A leader is trying to make logical decisions, not using empathy and thinking about the consequences of the country in which everybody will suffer. Um, Somebody wants to step back into office. Somebody wants a leadership position. You want a leadership role. You want to be seen as a leader. What does it take to be a leader? It takes a lot of discipline. It takes structure. It takes a lot of self awareness, uniformity. Um, Something about a business is going down. A business is losing. A business is somebody's thinking about giving up on a business. What else is going on? A lot of people are in mental conflicts because in the moment, a lot of people are feeling unhappy. Um, Geez, I got so many thoughts going on here. Your spirit ancestors. Okay, let me woohoo. Doing too much, always on the go. Collective, if you've been always on the go, spirit is saying slow down. You're doing too much. You're moving too fast. You're trying to accomplish so many things at so many times. Slow down, take a pause, breathe, meditate. Spirit is saying it is about to be the first of the year. It is now time for a reset. It is not time for making a New Year's resolution, but centering yourself, meditating, and resetting your mind, your body, and your soul so you can begin the new year fresh. Um, Again, with alcohol, cigarette, um, marijuana consumption, slow down. You're doing too much. You're going too fast. You're taking in too much. Be mindful of the intake that you are putting in your body. You are distorting your mental and your emotional. Your energetic signature is being thrown off. Um, some of you, you're in your mental, your signature. It's just you've got so many thoughts. A lot of you are overthinking. A lot of overthoughts. How is this going to work? How is that? What do I got to do? How do I got to do that? A lot of you are moving too fast. Slow down. Um, Something about manifestation. How can you want something to manifest in when you don't pour in the faith and the work to believe that your manifestations are coming in for you? Something about you not seeing something clearly, you not seeing something happening, or you not wanting to see something happening. Reality is reality. See reality for people, places, and things that show you what it is. Um, if you're second guessing or overthinking something, if it's something is causing you to second guess or overthink, it's not for you. Anytime anything is in alignment with you, you will not have to second guess or overthink anything. You will just take the necessary action to prevent any sort of consequences that you can avoid. Avoid being set up, avoid being trapped, avoid being in a situation you're going to find yourself really difficult and challenging to find yourself out of. Somebody is manipulating, somebody's doing too much, somebody needs to have a seat. Listen, you're doing too much, and you just don't know. I will leave you and not even think twice about this. Somebody could give another person an ultimatum. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. But I don't know why I'm getting all these thoughts in my energy. Either people are watching me, you're seeing me, you're following. I don't know. Why am I getting all these thoughts? What do I do? How do I do this? How am I going to make point A meet point B? Where is the next step in my journey? Somebody wants guidance. Somebody needs clarity about the next step in your journey. Any, Jeez, what else? Somebody's your family members, something about family members. Everybody can go. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get this business. Um, take this L. Sit down and take this L. Spirit is saying, have a seat and take this L. There's no room for error. Your behaviors dictated the actions. Now you have to deal with the consequences. We all win and lose in life. In this one, you're going to take the loss for. Oh my God. Jeez. So the most high ancestor spirit guides is really being tough on somebody right now. Somebody was not learning the lesson, going through the experience, being open-minded to seeing the reality for what it was. Somebody could have been ignoring red flags. Somebody could have been trying to conform. Somebody could be trying to manipulate the situation for something that it's not into something that it is. Take this L. Why take this L? I don't know. Why somebody's ancestor said you're gonna take this L. Somebody here's taking a loss. Collective, there was a movie that said, we win some, we lose some. Oh, Friday. We win some, we lose some, but we live to fight another day. What are you fighting? You're fighting something. You're fighting You're fighting how things are going in your life. You're fighting how things are working out for you. You're going against how the universe and the energies flow. If everything is flowing how it's supposed to be flowing, you are trying to control the situation. You could be trying to control people, places, and things to see things your way. They are not always, everybody has different beliefs. Not everybody is going to see things your way. Especially when you have intelligent people that have experienced life lessons or educated enough to do the research. Um, Somebody sees through another person. I see right through you. I see you. I see your true colors. Somebody is seeing another person's true colors. Oh, wow. Okay, let's tap in. We're going to see what is going on in the collective energy, what message ancestors have for you. I'm just getting a lot of thoughts. Again, I don't know if it's something in my energy that I'm picking up. Whoa. Um, and I've been getting like a lot of calls from people. Not sure why, but I've been getting a lot of phone calls from people. I've been feeling like I have been like people are trying to pull me in every single direction, and I cannot be at every place at the same time, and knowing that I am so focused on me that I can't be where everybody else is. But Spirit kept saying, get to the cards, get to the cards. So whatever message that is about to come out in the cards, whatever's meant for you, only take what resonates. Collective, what does not apply, allow it to fly. um I'm seeing the colors red, blue, green, yellow. Whether this is your color, the energy that you're giving in. Some mother is frustrated with her kids. Somebody is tired. Somebody's always screaming at her kids. It's almost like she's being pushed to the edge with her kids. Her children are being children, but it seems like it's irking her nerves. Her nerves are bad. People are irking her nerves as well. This is the kind of person that feels like other people do not conform to her. And she takes her attitude out on other people, places, and things. Has a real bad attitude, because things don't always go in your favor or in her favor if she's watching this. And she's irritable. You're irritated. Maybe that's why I feel irritated. Okay, let me ground myself. All right, let me see what is going on in the energy. Why I pulled so many thoughts. What is the ancestors' message for you, collective? Now, gender does not determine who is who in tarot. Only take what resonates. If I pick up on some energy, he can be a she can be a he, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, it, they, them, us, we, you, I don't know. Color does not dictate tarot. It is about the energy and the actions of people in that energy that the cards pick up on. Whether this is my energy or whether this is somebody in your energy or this is actually you. Let us see why the thoughts, why thoughts. And the sad part is that because the emotions are so thrown off, you're in your thoughts. I don't know. All right, spirit, ancestors, most high, give me the truth and the clarity in this situation. Help me to see what I need to see. Somebody is with another person, it's pissing you off. They're pissing, it could be a you person or they person. Something's pissing you off, it's making you mad. They better cut down, they better wind down. They just don't know. I'll walk out of here and I won't think twice about it. So somebody over here, they got so many times to play with you. You feel like you're being messed with, you're being played with. They better leave you alone. Mm. Three of Cups. So this is multiple people in their emotions. Show me the Three of Cups. Show me the Three of Cups. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. Three of Cups, Five of Wands. So a lot of people have certain beliefs. Everybody has an opinion. Certain belief system, values, morals. For we all have different mindsets on our personal journey. This is a conflict. Whether this is a person, a conflict within yourself, in which you could be battling multiple ideas. You could be even thinking about the things that you are investing in. It could be an internal or an external battle where this is your personal opinions or this is opinions of other people that surround you in your energy. Everybody has something to say. They always do. They always have something to say. And it's never anything positive. It's always either talking about somebody else or trying to make somebody else feel some type of way. Three of Swords. Yeah. Always trying to bring another person down, always trying to belittle a person, always trying to make a person feel some type of way. Or this is you, collective, where you're in your thoughts and you're feeling some type of way about your thoughts. Some thoughts that you could be reflecting on can be some thoughts can be so emotional. That it kind of stings. So these are not just thoughts where they are shifted into a positive mindset and you stay focused on that positive mindset. You could go back and forth between positive thoughts and negative thoughts as well, and the consequences that come with it. Whether this is internal, external, there's Three of Cups. So, Three of Cups signify the people, places, and things that you invest in. Something about somebody wearing a mask, whether you wear a mask or you feel like other people wear a mask in your life, you feel like people are not being their authentic selves. And when people are not being their authentic selves, you kind of see through people, the illusions, the delusions, and things like that. So you could really be second guessing, like whether this is you and you're second guessing, not being in illusions or delusions, and always second guessing yourself, or you could be second guessing another person, that you feel like wears a mask, but somehow it's putting you so far into your mental that you're going back and forth with, you may have a few short sporadic moments, positive, and then you really think about the behavior that a person is exhibiting to you, or a person, place, or thing is exhibiting to you. Do you like to wear jewelry? You like to wear jewelry or a necklace, rings? You also could like to cover up as well. And what I mean for cover up is you cover up how you feel. You cover up how people see you. You feel like you really don't want people to really get too close to you. Why? Spirit, show me the Three of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords. I got the Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. This means on an internal and external, you're not feeling right within yourself. And what I mean is, it's like with your mind, body, and soul, being a human being, being, whether this is having skills and abilities and using them appropriately to take you places and to take you far into life. You feel like it's an imbalance within your internal and your external environment. The Three of Swords, it is causing you the internal and external conflict because you're going back and forth with your thoughts. I can hear them. I can see your energy signature. I can pick up on the energy signature. Something that you have planned, something that you want to plan, something you want to do, something, what do you have planned? Something you want different. Whether or not a person, place, or thing would change to become different, or you just want different altogether, something different. You want something to go in your favor. You want something to work out for you. Baby, let me put a foot on your neck. Let me slow your roll. Somebody here is trying to put their foot on your neck. Somebody's trying to slow your roll. Somebody wants to slow you down. Why you gotta be like that? Why is everything like this? Why is everything like this? Shift blaming as well. Is another person blaming you for a person, place, or thing or situation? Shift blame is here. Nobody's taking account for the part that they played in the situation. Be accountable for the situation so you can come up with a solution. Nine of Cups. Again, be accountable for anything and everything that you do. You have a part to play in a situation. It takes two to tango. It's not just one person's fault. What part did you play in this situation to cause you to be in your mental and have you in where you're at today? I got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Baby, I don't know what you invested in, but you feel like it's not paying off. Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups in reverse. Um, you played with it. You thought you could play with it. You thought this was gonna be the thing that leads to something that it's happy, it's successful, it's giving, and it's not giving. It's really not giving. Honestly, it's really not giving. It's causing you to be in your mental and your emotions. And when you have to second guess anything, this is the part that you really need to really take a look at yourself and where you're at in this situation, whether or not you are going to stay and fight for something, or you're just going to walk away and learn the lesson that needs to be learned. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Somebody here says I ain't got no emotions in this anyway. I can walk away from this at any time. Quit playing with me. You're doing too much. Have a seat. Cause you know what? Ain't even gonna be no emotions if I walk away from this. Okay. I won't even think twice. Somebody here won't think twice walking away from a situation. The King of Cups wants to walk away from a situation and not think twice. Whether this King of Cups or this is somebody connected to a King of Cups energy that is quick to walk away from something, from a person, place, or thing that they feel like is doing too much. You're doing too much. What are you? We'll see in my other cards. We'll see what is really going on. From a Queen of Swords in reverse. From a Queen of Swords in reverse. So we got somebody over here trying to manipulate, lie, um I don't know. Let me see. Who is this? Show me this Queen of Swords energy. Now, the Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Knight of Cups in reverse again. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So that's about being grounded, dealing with your emotions. King of Cups feels like they are emotionally intelligent to see through the BS. And with this Queen of Swords and the faith in reverse. So the King of Cups has lost faith in a Queen of Swords. Um, Faith in what, spirit? Show me faith. About having a new beginning. Ace of Wands in reverse. About having a brand new beginning. This means, growing together, growing old together. Being together in some sort of partnership, friendship, relationship, situationship, what some it may be. There's not a strong sense of faith in regards to an investment that two people are making with each other. And whether the King of Cups is masculine and feminine and the Queen of Swords masculine and feminine, take your roles as it resonates. It's not a new beginning. It just seems like instead of it being a new beginning, it's just like almost creating like a world. Like why you gotta be like why do you do the things that you do? Why do you act the way that you act? Why do you say the things that you say? Why do you perceive things the way that you perceive things? A false sense of, like, a false sense of reality. um it's a false sense of reality. How do I say, I wouldn't say fantasy land, um but I will say it's the moment collective where we all visualize like our future selves and the lives and where we're going to be at, right? And when we visualize that type of life, right, we put in the work to accomplish that visual, um and the realistic goal within that, right? um this is the perception of two people not having faith, but visualizing a dream that is like a fantasy, basically. It's not a realistic thing because two people's mindsets are different. A person is and I hate to see it like this, but a person is more mature emotionally than another person. Um, and it's not making sense. Nothing is making sense right now. None of this is. Somebody does not want to take a look at their mindset and their behaviors and the action they take and the consequences. The Queen of Swords energy in reverse is when by any means necessary. And the King of Cups is more of an air and a water, right? Where you think things logically, but they also have to make sense emotionally in order to understand what the situation is. What do you ever perceive? So we got one person that's mature and another person that's immature. A mature person dealing with an immature person. Okay, moving on. What is this Queen of Swords spirit? Show me the Queen of Swords. Or collective, this is you. I can look at this another way. You could be seeing things through your emotions, right? As an empath, you may move according to your spirit, your heart, the things that you love the most. But the Queen of Swords in reverse, you could be it's your perception is thrown off. Your perception of what people, places, and things are showing you, that could be blinding you from the emotions. So that could be that as well, and which is not creating the new beginning that you want so bad, and that's something that you're losing hope in. What else, Spirit? Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. I got the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, clarify the Five of Swords, Spirit. Show me the Five of Swords in reverse. You don't got time for the mind games. You don't got time for manipulation. You want peace. You really do. You want peace. You want to be settled. You want to be comfortable. It's nothing like, you, what? To the Seven of Cups. You want peace, but you don't have a way of. Seven of Cups. Okay. You have with the Seven of Swords, even though you want peace, you have a snake in your energy. You have a bug in your energy. You have, what is this? You have costume jewelry or fake. You have fake, how do I say this? You have fake things, fake people, places, and things in your energy. uh that's You have some seeds that you planted that you feel are not growing. And then in this last cup, you have a pair of two keys. You got a key to something. What is this? Spirit, show me the Seven of Cups. Mm. Six of Swords to the Two of Swords. Six of Swords to the Two of Swords. You are being guided to walk away. Okay, so you are intuitively, you know that you need to walk away. You need to walk away from a lot of truths that have been revealed to you. You need to Two of Swords. Take the blindfold off. See things, take the blindfolds off, see reality for what it is really showing you. If people, places, and things have already revealed to you who they are and their actions, behavior, believe that accordingly and walk away from that person, place, or thing that is causing you the disruption in your life. Would you rather go through the swords, or would you just rather drop the swords and move on to having peace in your life? You have the keys to something. In a cup, you have the keys to something. Whether or not you are willing to see that there is a key to something, this is your perception of it. Something about you having a key to unlock a door, to walk in a door, but only you can access this key to walk in the door. And this means dropping the swords, walking away to have your peace, and the Two of Swords. Stop being blinded from the truth. Stop acting like you don't see it or you don't know it. Stop thinking that you're blind or you're ignoring the truth. This is reality. See reality for how it is playing out so you can move accordingly. Something about you trying to be closed off to reality. Stop being closed off to reality. See the situations for what it is. If it's affecting your mental, your emotions, your financial, your physical, it is time to release that. Dang. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands means is that you give up too easily. You give up, you don't fight. You don't fight for what's true and what's right. You could be the type of person that likes to conform to everything else because if everybody else is happy, you're happy. Seven of Wands is that you are not standing in your power. You are not fighting for your truth. You are not saying, revealing, expressing what needs to be said, rebuild, da 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 da. Baby, if a person, place, or thing is playing on your top, it is now time for you to stand in your power and let a person know that it is now time that they're not going to play on your top. Seven of Wands is like you're used to um you want peace, right? But it seems like the people that you attract bring a lot of chaos. And in order to get rid of the chaos, this means that you gotta drop it. And no matter how much you love it or whatever connection that has you connected to this chaos, that baby, when it stresses you out enough, you know what I'm saying? And it's messing with your mental, your emotions, and your finances, take a look at that. Is this something really serving you a greater purpose? Or is this something you keeping you stuck in a situation? Well, what we got going on here? Is that my I heard somebody tell another person you're doing too much. See, you're doing too much. And then let me put my foot on your neck. Something about spirit said. Let me put my foot on your neck. I don't know what actions, behavior, the consequences, whatever you're going through. But whatever you're going through is not on this, not on this plane. You are going through. This could be something spiritual. This could be really something spiritual. Let me see. Oh, wait. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Um, Betrayal, right? You ever feel like, why certain people, places, and things, or the events that happen in your life, why they happen, how they happen? Some of it happens to innocent people. And then some things happen to the most deserving of people. But things happen. The problem with the Ten of Swords is that the Ten of Swords comes with intentions. And what I mean by intentions, what I mean is that in life there is a cause and an effect. And whatever you may be going through, there's a cause and there was an effect of why a situation happened in your life the way that it has happened. Um, Whether this is a reason, whether this is a season, or whether you have to experience this lesson for a lifetime. It was a cause and an effect to the situation. Now, with the Ten of Swords upright, it was intentional. Um, Meaning intentionally somebody wanted to hurt another person. Intentionally, somebody knew they were hurting another person. Intentionally, there are evil people out here in this world. Intentionally, there are people trying to get over on you, collective. Intentionally, there are selfish, self centered, egotistical, prideful people out here. Intentionally, there are liars, manipulators, cheaters, gossipers, haters. Intentionally, there is Ten of Swords sitting on my board. A cause and effect of a Ten of Swords. What is we doing? Okay, collective. Spirit, why are you showing me the Ten of Swords, and why is it so heavy in my heart? Um, it sits heavy in my heart. We've all experienced being betrayed by a person, place, or thing. We've all experienced being hurt by people, places, and things. Um, I don't know why, but this Ten of Swords, it's touching me. It does not like put me in my emotions or mental, but I can feel the energy. And the Ten of Swords is like a betrayal. Um, you ever lose somebody you love because of hurt and pain? Um, a place you ever work somewhere and then all of a sudden it's an at will company and they terminate you and now you have to go into survival mode. Um, if it's a certain thing, right, that you cope with, and it's not filling the void within you, to where you're not satisfied with life and the direction that it's going. Um, Ten of Swords could be so many things. Um, mm, mm, mm. Ten of Swords could be like, you were just good yesterday, and then today, I mean, good today, and then tomorrow, it's all bad. Um, Ten of Swords is a cause and effect. Whatever situation has happened is a cause and an effect. Cause and an effect, through whatever cup you were invested in, whatever cup you thought you were pouring into, whatever seed you were planting, whatever fakeness you were embarking on, whatever bug that you were talking to that was talking to multiple people, whatever snake was in your energy trying to manipulate you, lie to you, cheat you out of something. And little do you know, you had the keys to unlock your it is through the experience that healing has to come into play, because after the Ten of Swords, what else are you going to get? The Ace of Swords. And Ace of Swords is like, Ace of Swords is like you've been truly exposed. And there's no way that, there's no there's no there's forgiveness, but you just can't forgive what was done. you know um it's something about, you're going through some sort of betrayal, some sort of hurt, some sort of pain. um, that is going to cause to push you to heal something. Heal something within yourself. Yeah, the mental, the emotional, the internal, external, I don't know. Collective, I don't know. There's so many people in my head with these thoughts about I need truth and clarity. I'm trying to give you truth and clarity, but you're still like there's somebody's asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. Let me get to it. Spirit, show me. Mhm. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Um, this is something about you ascending. And what I mean by ascending is taking from this moment and reflecting back on everything you've been through in life. um Ancestor spirit, show me. Okay, you could have been through abuse, a mother and father abuse, child abuse. You could be a bully, picked on. uh you could have been um somebody lied on you, somebody lied to you. um you could have lost somebody you love. um Something about the outfit you bought me. The outfit you bought me was very beautiful. I love the idea that you bought me an outfit. Is it an outfit? It was in a box. Something in a box. You bought somebody something. That person really loved it. um they really did. They really loved it. They were really happy that you bought them something. What, I don't know. It looks like a clothes box. Like a fashion. I don't know. What kind of box. Either way, I'm not going to harp on no box. Um, what has happened is it's almost like a sense of you asking yourself why you. Correct? Right? Why you? Why did you go through the things that you went through in life from the past into the present? Um, I'm hearing Wasted Times by The Weekend. Listen to Wasted Times by The Weekend. Um, and then I hear Luther Vandross, never too much, never too much, doom, 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 doom. So you may like listening to Luther Vandross, but Wasted Times by The Weekend, and then Luther Vandross, never too much. You may have the sense of determination and confidence within you to overcome a lot of things that you have been through. You've been through a lot of things in your life that could have blinded you from the truth. Some things blinded you, and that you had to practice. So first, you went into this coping stage, right, where you had to feel the pain that was dealt, right. The cards that were dealt from the part you played and other part that people have played in it. You could have some sort of anger issues due to that, right? And then you go through the coping, then you go through the self awareness and the healing and understanding that experience is a part of life. Um, and then you ascend to a higher level of consciousness because you understood the experience that you went through. And then when you get through the situation, you look back at it, and instead of asking why you, because you remember why you said why me, you said why not me, because I have already faced multiple things in my life. I can continue to face anything. I'm not scared of a challenge. I am not scared of fear. Fear does not make me, it does not break me, but I have to accept the reasons, the seasons, and the lifetime that life is giving me through experience. And then you ascend. You ascend to a higher frequency, a higher vibration. You say, lesson well learned, right? I will never ever place myself in a situation like that again. And that becomes a sense of maturity. And then we look back at the past, right? And we look back at the actions that were taken. We forgive the past and we continue to move forward, right? Because staying in the past is no longer serving me a purpose. It would keep me stuck there and feeling the same experience that I went through when I went through it. Okay, and moving on. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. You're also walking away. You're also walking away from these empty cups. Now, whatever you were invested in, they look all empty. They do. Look at these cups. They look empty. There's nothing in these cups. There's nothing in these cups. So you may be the type of person that experiences life solo dolo. You know that you can do that all by yourself. You don't need anybody to come into your life and wreck shop up, right? Especially when you have, why am I hearing the word ascertained? Ascertained, whatever ascertained may mean. Um, but listen, you understand that people, places, and things, when you invite them into your world, they can cause a lot of, a lot of distress and mental baggage, emotional heartbreaks, and whatever else these people in 2025 going into 2026 like to do, right? Um, Eight of Cups, it's like, baby, if your cup is empty, I got to walk away from it, right? Because and what does an empty cup give you when you're invested in empty cups? What this means is that you're overplaying your role. And what I mean by overplaying your role is it's like you worked on filling your own cup. um a lot of people can see that your cup is full. You may like to fill other people's cup. I do it too. I speak life into people, right? You can do it. You can master that. I believe in you. I have faith in you. Da, 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 da. But at the same time, they don't see that within themselves, right? So their cup remains empty. The latch on is when they know that your cup overflows. And when your cup overflows, that means that you have a mindset of staying above water. And what I mean by staying above water is, it's so hard out here for a pimp, right? We got bills, we're being responsible, we're being accountable, right? And if somebody needs us, we're willing to be there. But can you imagine the people that need us really being codependent on our time, our energy, our resources, and things like that, right? It's smart reality. It's taking from you. And what that is gonna do is that it's gonna make you feel less valuable inside because people are not really appreciating you for who you are, and how you show up in their life. um Let me give you a prime example, right? A collective, I used to be I used to be out in the streets. I used to be that, that 1-2 stepper, you know what I'm saying? I always had my goal marked. I always saw the the blue person from across the room, you know what I'm saying? I had the skills, the mindset, and the mouthpiece to speak. And I was able to latch myself on to them type of people that were good, right? They were further than me, they had more than me, things like that, right? I showed up authentically me, so people just loved me genuinely, right? But at the same time, I wasn't seeing the ways of my actions and behaviors. And what happened is that those people, they got tired of my mouthpiece. They got tired of me running my game. They got tired of my behavior. They got tired of me not really doing from, even though they were a helping hand. I wasn't seeing it as a helping hand. I was seeing it as a come up. And in that moment, I truly lost a valuable person. Um, because if I just would have been myself and authentic, can you imagine where I would have been keeping that bond between that person, the places and the things? My mindset was in survival mode. And so when I'm in survival mode, all I can think about is filling my cup from other people's cups. The lesson well learned is that it turned around on me, and I had some growing up to do. I had a maturity check, right? How was I seeing people, places, and things? How I was working with people, places, and things, and then in return, how people, places, and things were handling me. And when I woke up to that, that is when the game changed. Because you start to see people, places, and things from past experiences that have already shown you that, okay, I see what is happening here, and now I need to move accordingly. Um, and this is what you are doing, collective. You are moving accordingly. Ace of Swords. I told you. Ace of Swords. I said what comes after the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Um, Whether you listen to your intuition, you have the gift of discernment, you just know, right? There's something in your heart that you feel this is the truth of the situation. Spirit ancestors are saying it is the truth. By all means, stand on your truth. If a lie has been exposed to you, rebuild it. That is how you defeat the lie. You rebuild the lie. If you feel like a person has betrayed you, you rebuild that person. That is how you beat that betrayal. If it's a place and you feel like a place has shortchanged you, don't hold back your feelings. Say something. It's almost like if I don't speak up and stand on my faith and my personal freedom and my truth, then I will be the big I will be the one who did not stand up for what was right. And in this situation, not standing up for what is right is always going to be in a subconscious thinking of making you feel some type of way. It can affect you mentally, it can affect you emotionally, it can affect you financially, it can affect you spiritually, because in your subconscious you'll be questioning why you did not do something, say something, be something, whatever this is. Then I am getting this could be have already happened to you and it's in your subconscious, or it's like you're getting ready to you getting ready to speak up. You're getting ready to do something, and do not do something impulsive or erratic. But stand in your truth. Stand 10 toes down on who you are as a person and what you stand for and what the reflection of you looks like. You know what I mean? Okay, show me the Eight of Wands in reverse. Why am I getting so many energies? Oh, quit playing. Okay, we got these Six of Cups. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we're about to head home. I'm about to tap in on you, collective. Okay, something happened, and this may be triggering. But this is a Scorpio card. This is my card, and I don't know why I'm being drawn to the Six of Cups. Um, the Six of Cups talks about equal give and take, right? Now, equal give and take comes from, when we were born as children, and we went through the stages of, the mother and the father nourishing us when we were babies, when we were toddlers. Um, we learned from the environment and what it, what it was. With the Six of Cups, some of you had a good life. Um, some of you had a really good life. You came with a lot of structure. You came from a family oriented environment. Some of you were raised by your grandparents as well. I'm seeing grandparents, I'm seeing family, aunts and uncles and cousins. You spend a lot of time with your cousins growing up. Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. This is reminding me, okay, I don't know why my grandmother is touching my soul right now. When I was a toddler, right, my grandmother, she practiced Catholic magic, right? She had the statue of Jesus and the Virgin Mary. She had her spiritual candles. And then she had a cup of water and she had her trinkets on her on her dresser, right? They were lit, and the reason why is because my grandfather was an alcoholic, and he was never a father presence to my family when they were young, to my mom and them like that. It was, it was a lot of things going on. Um, and I don't know why my grandmother in this memory is touching me. Um, but I remember me and my cousins being in a bedroom, right? And in the middle of the night, I remember waking up and I was thirsty. And what I did was I drank from my grandmother's cup that was on her altar. And ever since then, I felt like growing up my life, like I took on, whatever my grandmother was praying over in that water or whatever the water was used for. I felt like I swallowed whatever my grandmother was praying in that cup, right? And today I have the gift of, magic, right? But light magic, good magic. With the Six of Cups, the reason why I tell that story because it's those stories that will remind us of our grandmothers and the history and the knowledge of our roots and where we get our history and our roots is how we develop our belief system, our morals and our values, especially during holidays when families get together, when grandma was in the kitchen cooking dinner, or that mother figure or the father figure roles and the roles that they played in our lives. It is something about getting to the roots of your childhood, but your ancestry. Some I don't know what this is. What is the Six of Cups? Something about getting to the roots of your ancestry. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. So you're Six of Wands. Um, Baby, ain't no. There's no denying. No denying your ancestry. Your ancestry reflects where you came from, and who you are today. Um, Genes, DNA, um, things were passed down to you from generation to generation. Um, you have a certain ancestry, to where you are to conquer and not be conquered. You are to be the victor and not the victim. You are to be the leader, the guide, the healer, the nurturer, the lover, the giver, the empath, the cook, the manifester, the creator, the builder, um this is your ancestry. Something about spirit wanting you to tap into spirit wanting you to tap into your roots of where you're from, where you've been, your DNA or something like that with your skills and ability. Oh my jeez. Okay. Look, look. Empress energy to the Three of Wands. Spirit wants you to tap in, collective. Empress to the Three of Wands. Okay, Spirit is saying, um, to thine own self be true. It is not about being true to any person, place, or thing. It's about being true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, the Two of Wands, this is where you see doors of manifestations open up to you. This is where you tap in on your certain gifts, abilities, your strengths, even your weaknesses. You become acceptance of your strength, your weaknesses, your gift, your skills, and abilities. It's not about another person, place, or thing. It's not about the situation. It is about you and the purpose that you are here in alignment on this planet right now. If you're a bad person, then baby, guess what? Reveal yourself. But if you're a good person, guess what, baby? You still need to reveal yourself. Whoever you are, reveal yourself. I ask the God, universe, ancestor, spirit guides to reveal to me who people, places, and things are in their life so I can see it for what it actually is. Uh, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. I'm telling you, Empress, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. Empress, King of Cups, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. No, King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Okay, let me see here. Collective, if you are in alignment, um and you're single, and you know who the heck you are, and you've been single for quite some time, and you focus on you, and you know you'll cut a person off in a minute. You're focused on your coins, and you're grounded with passion and purpose. um and you don't care what anybody has to say, think, or do when it comes to you. Then you are in alignment with being connected um to somebody that's going to help you grow. And what I mean by that is um friendship, relationship, partnership, somebody that sees you for who you are and is going to help develop you even more. Somebody that will understand your strengths, but also hone in on your weakness to strengthen, to make them become strengths. Um, Somebody that is going to keep you grounded. So when you're down, this person will lift you back up. And when you're up, this person will be there to celebrate with you. Um, why did Jesus just say, I will never deny you? I will never, something in the Bible. Why did I just hear Jesus saying, I will never deny you? Something spiritual. Um, Something is happening. A shift. There's a shift that is about to happen. Collective, if you're self-aware, you're self-focused, you intuitively have that feeling. Um, you should be feeling something. Either in this moment when you watch this video, or you're gonna be feeling something. Whether this is feeling for another person or another person feeling for you. Um, Somebody sees you, somebody knows who you are, somebody, um, what? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? you could have been in relationships. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Um. I'm sorry, but somebody just interrupted my reading. Somebody wants me to focus on what she has going on. Okay. Um. Okay, quick break. Somebody has something to say. Somebody's been asking me questions and I'm trying to block it out, but she's adamant about knowing something. Queen of Cups in reverse, do you want to know something? Why you are in your emotions. Okay, Queen of Cups. Let me answer this for what is going on in the Queen of Cups in reverse energy. Since you asking me all these questions, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords. You are in your head, in your thoughts about what? Queen of Cups, in your thoughts about what? What are you in your thoughts about? You are in your thoughts about a King of Wands. You are in your thoughts about a King of Wands. Since you want to know, you are in your thoughts about a man. Okay. Or it could be a woman. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody that has a strong desire to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Queen of Cups in reverse, but it puts you in your mental and emotional because this man is doing what they want to do, how they want to do, and what they want to do. Okay, what else, Spirit? Oh, Jesus, not too many. You got too many questions. You got too many things on your mind. Slow down, slow your thoughts, breathe in, breathe out 3 times, clear your mind. Queen of Cups in reverse to the King of Wands. Show me. Why do you want all these questions answered? Why do you want all these? Jesus, you still got all these questions. Okay, let me see. These cards flew out. You still came out as the Queen of Cups in reverse. But let me pull the other cards. Okay. We got Page of Pentacles, something about an offer. To the Moon in reverse, it's not a secret about some sort of offer. The Four of Wands is about newness, new home, new house, new life, new everything. To the Knight of Cups in reverse, um you want an offer to be rejected to a Queen of Wands, and you want the Queen of Wands to be left out in the cold because it is a dirty offer, and you want the Queen of Wands to be the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. So he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time, kind of ordeal. Okay, well you got him. Mm, what you? Okay. Somebody is feeling insecure about a masculine or feminine energy that is in their own mind, doing their own thing. Somebody's just, in their own lane, doing what they do. The King of Wands, I didn't pull any energy, no energy came out the King of Wands. So uh, okay, nobody came out in this King of Wands energy. But whether collective you're a male or a female, you have a female mentally disturbed because you're doing your own thing. Or this could be a female, wait, this could be a male in their head about okay, this is one person in their head about another person, because I don't know if this is masculine or feminine without even clarifying this, right? But somebody is getting left behind because somebody sees a person as a Queen of Wands, but this Queen of Cups in reverse doesn't like that this person is looking at a Queen of Wands, right? So she wants this Queen of Wands energy to reject an offer because it's a dirty offer. Thank you for keeping the heads up, Queen of Cups. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for making me aware that it's a dirty offer because it's a Page of Cups collective. So just know that if you're getting an offer, from a King of Wands energy, somebody that does what they want, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, type of thing. It's a dirty offer. But the Queen of Cups is preparing to let the collective know that it's a dirty offer. And to leave it out in the cold. Again, leave it out in the cold. Leave it out in the cold because it's a warning sign that you will be the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. So this is the type of person that collective you may deal with, or this is you that could have been um dealing with another person. Somebody that does what they want, has a strong desire to live in what they want to do, how they want to do, when they want to do it, right? But I see that this person doesn't take account of the behavior and how it makes another person feel. Whether or not this is you, collective, that had love for another person, and the person you were involved with was doing whatever they wanted to do. But it puts you in your mental, in your emotion of why you love a person so much and why they tend to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, or whatever, right? Um, and still trying to give to another person. Um, it's like it's like you want to be here, but you also want to be over there and over there and over there and over there and over there. Okay, but Queen of Cups, thank you for Okay, that's the answer to your question. Thank you for fair warning because it's a dirty offer, collective. Page of Cups, you'll see the fish in it. This person is worried. Now, let me tell you why, right? And so the Page of Cups is surrounded by water, right? The Page of Cups is surrounded by water. This means that this person may reflect on approaching you, speaking to you, and making some sort of gesture to you, right? Just even talking to you. This person doesn't know if you're going to be this fish and jump back in the water into the sea and explore with the other fish, or you'd be willing to listen to what this person has to say. Uh, but again, if you accept this offer, um, you'll be mentally and emotionally blocked again. You would turn, instead of you instead of you focusing on your career, your success, your life, and everything that you have going on for you, um this person would come into your life after a gesture, right? Build something with you and then block you because you would be in your mental, in your emotions again, and you would get distracted from what you should be focused on. Um, I think this person wants your attention. Um, this person wants to be acknowledged by you. Whether or not you you may have a connection with this person may want to revisit a connection with you. Um, but at the same time, I don't think this person is ready for. Okay, I'm trying to understand this situation. Okay, this person is not ready. This person wants to be in. This person wants to be. You want to be noticed by the collective, but you don't want to. Uh, uh, uh. Like this person doesn't even know what they want. This person wants to be noticed by you. This person wouldn't mind, you know, hi, how are you? How's everything going? Da 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 da. I hope everything is well for you. Da 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 da. Just it's bland. It's dry. I can't speak. It's dry. But it's a blockage in the throat chakra as well. Underneath, this person has so much they want to say, but it's like a throat chakra blockage. This person may not know what to say to you. Wow. Oh wow, my cards are flying. um baby, let me tell you. Oh my god, the spirit is not playing with these cards. I got the Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands upright. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Seven of Wands upright. So this Queen of Cups in reverse, she wants to tell you that she's ready to defend her man or her woman by any means necessary, and anything and everything she has to do to keep this person with her, she will do that. And okay, so show me this King of Wands, because this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse said by any means necessary, he or she is not going anywhere. So show me the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is in a whole nother universe somewhere. I don't know. Show me the King of Wands upright. Okay. The King of Wands upright is clarified by the High Priestess to the Knight of Wands. The High Priestess to the Knight of Wands. So this King of Wands is a player energy, right? This person does likes to be free. This person could be a rebel to the cause. To the High Priestess in reverse, this person does not listen to their intuition. So they are willing to do um, they are willing to invest in people, places, and things without listening to their intuition. Whether a person it shows up as a good person or a bad person in their life, they'll just do it. Um, this person is moving off the Knight of Wands. This is a sexual. This is a Knight of Wands is chasing thrills. This is the type of person that likes to chase thrills but not listen to their intuition. A thrill seeker, somebody that's impulsive, somebody that's also can be reactive as well. Can't tell this person anything because they're willing to argue and fight with you about whatever you want to talk to them about. You could just simply have a conversation with this person, and this person would probably find something to argue with you about. um, Show me this King of Wands. It's it's something. Oh. Oh my god. Seven of Wands to the Six of Wands. Seven of Wands to the Six of Wands. Um, this person is being seen for the person that they are. This person could be losing credibility. This person could be losing people, places, and things. This person could feel like they've been through a lot in life, and they feel like anything that they have said or that they have done to you, collective, is justifiable. So if a person came in and you knew you were just good to somebody, and they're saying that you did them wrong. This person is whether you left the relationship or they left the relationship. This person blames you. This person blames you for the situation that they're in. Whether they went back to an ex, or they're with multiple people, or they're out here living a reckless lifestyle, they're impulsive. Very indecisive, very indecisive. Person doesn't know up, down, left, right, da 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 da. Collective, I'm seeing that somehow, whatever, however you were involved in this situation, you kept this person grounded and centered. But they didn't tell the people that. They didn't tell people how you were supportive of in this person's life. No, they didn't tell nobody that. They kind of blames you. They blame you, for the situation that they're in and why they're not being seen and celebrated. Listen here, collective, you could have put this mofo on a pedestal, right? And by you putting this person on a pedestal, they took it above and beyond. But baby, when you separated and you kicked that pedestal right from under that person, uh, so this person could have been, you could have lifted a person up to make them feel something that they've never felt before, but they felt more like powerful, right? You did something, collective. You did something. You really did something. You made a person, but you put this person on a pedestal. Lesson well learned. Don't be putting people on no pedestal. Y'all put this person on a pedestal, and then they started to act different. They want to act funny. They thought they was this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Then when y'all separated, they go back to being their normal self because you're not putting them on a pedestal no more. Now they're going through their life situations, and now you're the problem because you were never supposed to leave in the first. You were never supposed to leave. You were supposed. You were supposed to. You were supposed to stay. You were supposed to be there. You were supposed to be around. You were supposed to be somebody I can come back to. You are supposed to be somebody that still sees me on this pedestal. You are somebody that's supposed to validate my presence. You are somebody here that's supposed to feed my ego. You are somebody that makes me feel prideful. Oh, y'all snatched somebody's power away, collective. Yes, you did. hmm Queen of Wands energy, because you're standing in your power, your truth, your systematic beliefs, your morals, your values, the direction forward in your life. Um, you